Today is Tuesday, July 20th. My name is Jennifer Heidinga, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Today our text comes from Matthew 4. As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will send you out to fish for people." At once they lifted their nets and followed him. Verses 18 through 20. Discipleship. First of all, what is it? Mirriam-Webster says that a disciple is one who accepts and assists in spreading the doctrines of another. Discipleship is so much more than simply accepting and helping to spread information about Jesus to others. There's a distinct difference between informational discipleship and transformational discipleship. The former is about head knowledge, and the latter is about heart knowledge. Our society today is all about the quick fix, the instant knowledge we can get from Google, the instant gratification we crave and often give into with our buying habits, text messages that need to be answered, and social media use. In a passage like today's, we read that Peter and Andrew dropped their nets when Jesus said, "Come," and they followed him. And so, it seems like an easy extension to believe that many of the first disciples dropped everything and simply followed Jesus with no question on their lips or doubt in their hearts. As we will see in the next few weeks, though, the call to follow Jesus isn't exactly that simple. Jesus teaches us and sinks his truth into us, whether we are willing participants or not. I wonder, though, what Peter and Andrew were thinking when Jesus said to them, "I will send you out to fish for people." Did a surge of excitement run through their veins? Or anticipation? Or fear? Did they consider their friends, their livelihood, their families before following after Jesus? What was going through their heads? And moreover, what was happening in their hearts? The call to follow Jesus is rarely a straight line. It's often filled with curves in the road, zigzags, retracing our steps, and even well-trodden paths through the same forest and around the same mountain until we finally get the picture that the Holy Spirit has been trying to reveal to us. The call to discipleship is different for each one of us, but for every disciple of Christ, there is an element of trust in God, his ways, and his timing. There is also an element of transformation as we abide more with Christ and less with the things of this world. And there is action that is needed. God calls us and asks us to trust him. Here is part of the more detailed account of the call of Peter and Andrew found in Luke 5. When Jesus had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Put out into deep water and let down the nets for a catch." Simon answered, "Master, we've worked hard all night and haven't caught anything, but because you say so, I will let down the nets." Verses 4 and 5. Did Peter, called Simon here, have any reason to listen to Jesus or to believe that there might be a possibility that they would catch any fish that day? Nope. Yet he put down his nets anyway. And the resulting catch filled their nets so full that when they called their partners over to help load up the catch, both boats began to sink. Their trust seemed unfounded, yet they trusted anyway and took action according to their faith. Trusting God is the beginning of discipleship, not knowing where Jesus is leading, but following him anyway, and trusting that he will do what is good and right in our lives, that he will protect us and provide for us abundantly, because we trust that Jesus is who he says he is, the one that we will always be able to rely on. As you journey on, may the peace of the Lord Christ go with you, wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May He bring you home rejoicing at the wonders He has shown you. May He bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.